Angel Reese has returned to the public eye, but this time, it's not for a red carpet event or social media post. It's a practice video that's sparking strong reactions. After a challenging shooting season, one of the most inefficient in basketball history, as many have pointed out, fans expected her off-season focus to be on serious skill building. But Reese's recent video has left fans and analysts puzzled, fueling discussions about her dedication and priorities. This scrutiny is especially intense during the WNBA offseason, when players are either going overseas or hitting the gym to prepare for their next big season. The video shows Reese practicing moves that seem unrelated to her in-game weaknesses. Instead of focusing on her under-the-basket play, she's seen taking three-point and mid-range shots, a surprising choice for a player whose primary role is close to the hoop. At 6'3", fans expected her to be drilling layups and refining her inside game, not attempting shots from beyond the arc. This disconnect between her practice focus and actual game needs has led fans to question, is she genuinely trying to improve her game, or is this just another social media moment to keep her in the spotlight? As Reese's off-season approach gains scrutiny, inevitable comparisons have arisen with Caitlin Clark, whose videos show rigorous, skill-targeted drills. Clark's workouts highlight drills that directly strengthen her game, like long-range shooting and footwork refinement. This comparison only heightens the pressure on Reese, making fans question if her priorities are truly aligned with athletic growth or if she's more focused on building her brand. Clark's commitment to her craft shows a clear contrast, as her practices have a purpose that directly supports her in-game performance. Observers note that Reese's off-court actions and training choices might reflect a different focus, one that's more about visibility than real skill enhancement. This contrast creates a sense of expectation and leaves fans questioning whether Reese's commitment is where it should be to compete at an elite level in the WNBA. Criticism of Reese's approach goes beyond just one video, reflecting a broader concern about her performance. Reese's shooting statistics are telling. She recorded one of the lowest shooting efficiencies for her position, with a 39.1% field goal percentage and an even lower rate from within 5 feet of the basket, where she shot just 44.5%. These numbers are troubling for any player, especially one expected to be an offensive cornerstone. Given her volume of attempts, it's clear that improving her inside game should be a priority. However, the focus of her practice video suggests a different story. Social media reactions were swift and unkind. Fans noted the similarity between Reese's practice videos and those of players like Ben Simmons, known for posting flashy off-season clips that didn't translate to game-time performance. Criticisms flooded in, with comments like, "Teach her how to make a layup," underscoring fans' frustration. They pointed out that flashy three-pointers in a practice setting don't address the core issue of inefficient inside scoring and missed rebounds, which have been long-standing issues in her play. Chicago Sky's head coach, Tyler Marsh, indirectly commented on Reese's training choices during a recent press conference. While praising her raw talent, he didn't hold back in emphasizing the importance of committing to fundamentals. Marsh's words were seen as a public call for Reese to prioritize efficiency and improve the basics, marking a pivotal moment for her in the eyes of fans and analysts. For many, Marsh's comments were a clear signal. Raw talent alone won't sustain her in a highly competitive league. Reese needs to back her potential with relentless focus on fundamentals. Marsh's stance reflects growing expectations. Reese's social media visibility and attendance at high-profile events are great for building her brand, but they've led fans and critics alike to question if her priorities are as aligned with athletic improvement as they should be. The scrutiny on Reese's offseason is also sparking a deeper comparison within the league, particularly with players like her teammate Camila Cardoso. Known for her consistency and reliability on the court, Cardoso doesn't have Reese's media presence, but her dedication to fundamentals speaks volumes. Fans are wondering if Reese could learn from Cardoso's approach and how she might better serve the team as a reliable player off the bench until her efficiency improves. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's off-season choices highlight what many see as an ideal blend of public presence and professional dedication. Her workouts, focused on specific in-game scenarios like shooting under pressure and strengthening her weak points, demonstrate a balanced commitment to both her brand and her game. Fans see Clark as a player with discipline, someone who respects the hard work required to stay competitive. As fans debate Reese's choices, high-profile figures are voicing their concerns. Four-time WNBA champion Sue Bird recently gave advice that many interpreted as aimed at players like Reese. Bird emphasized the importance of keeping basketball the main thing, a principle that grounded her own illustrious career. Her message was simple but profound, underscoring the risks of letting off-court pursuits overshadow on-court commitments. Even Reese's mentor, Shaquille O'Neal, didn't hold back. Known for his support of Reese, Shaq surprised many by saying that her trajectory was starting to look more like that of a role player than a future star. For someone as loyal as Shaq to make this observation speaks volumes, reflecting a shared concern among her supporters. As Shaq put it, talent alone won't cut it, it needs to be nurtured with consistent, focused practice. Bird and Shaq's comments weren't just critiques, they were also reminders of what it takes to build a lasting legacy in the game. Bird's career serves as a blueprint for how to blend public engagements with an unwavering commitment to the sport, a model for Reese to consider if she wants a sustainable career. Her message resonates with fans already questioning Reese's priorities and commitment. In contrast, Clark's dedication showcases a player who's not just striving to stay relevant, but pushing herself to set new standards. Her calculated approach, blending public appearances with disciplined practice, resonates with fans and teammates who respect her focus and drive. As we approach the 2025 season, the big question remains: will Reese recalibrate and align her off-season work with her game needs? The fan reactions and critiques underscore an undeniable point. Flashy practice clips might boost her brand temporarily, but they won't build her reputation on the court. Reese's choices this offseason could determine whether she becomes a standout player or simply another social media personality. Reese's approach is a cautionary tale, especially for younger players who may confuse brand building with actual growth. With competition intensifying in the league, every practice, every drill counts. Caitlin Clark's offseason serves as a prime example of how preparation can be the difference maker. She's setting a benchmark for what it means to be a professional athlete dedicated to long-term excellence. The coming season will reveal whether Reese can quiet her critics or if her brand will continue to overshadow her game. At this point, even her supporters are crossing their fingers more in hope than in belief. The choices she makes in this offseason could become a lasting lesson for other players. With the WNBA growing more competitive, players must prioritize real growth over appearances if they want to make a lasting impact. So, as we gear up for the 2025 season, the spotlight on Reese is more intense than ever. Will she prove she's more than just a headline? Only time will tell, and fans are watching closely. Angel Reese's offseason has stirred up a debate that goes beyond her individual choices. It touches on the broader challenges athletes face in balancing fame with skill development. Caitlin Clark's journey serves as a pointed reminder that dedication to improvement is what builds a legacy. Reese has the chance to refocus and redefine herself, but it will require more than Instagram posts and red carpet appearances. The 2025 season could be a turning point for her. Fans and analysts alike will be watching, waiting to see if Reese can shift from being a social media sensation to a genuine WNBA star.